Hi guys, welcome to this session in Microsoft Word. In this module, I want to show you how you can create some shortcuts to speed up your work when using Word. And what I want to cover is how you can create your own tab on the ribbon and how to add icons on the quick access toolbar. So you've got your common tasks sitting there all the time. So first of all, let's do this one. Now, it's quite simple. There's two ways of doing it. At the end of the quick access toolbar, you've got a little down arrow where you've got these little options where you can tick them on or off. If I just tick new, you get new there, and you can tick those off. If I take that off, you've got it off. And then these can be added as and when you want. But what you've got at the bottom there is an option to go into more commands. It takes you into Word options, and you've got all of these commands that you can search through and add them across to the quick access toolbar. This is also the place that you can change the order of these icons. You can click on these and move it up or down if it's not in the right order, which is what I've done because I use these last three quite a lot, so I've put them at the end so I can just go up to the end there and get those three. Now it says popular commands. If I drop the arrow down, you've got commands not on the ribbon and then all commands, and then there's a whole array of different commands that you can select in this list, up and down, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of things that you can add across if you so wish. And I'm just going to come out of there for a minute. The other way you can do it, and the way I do it, is when you find something that you want to have access to quickly, you can just basically hover over it and then right click on it and add it up there. So if I just do it on that one, I can take it off slightly quickly. Add to quick access toolbar, there, remove. So you add it up and then remove if you don't want it. So I'll come on to something that's not as big as that. So let's say you want columns up there, add. So you've now got a drop down list to select columns up there, which means you don't have to be on the layout tab. If you're always doing columns, you could be on the insert tab, but you can still do columns. That's the benefit of doing it. I don't want that there though, so I'll just get rid of it. Remove quick access toolbar, got rid of it. Now, I use that a lot. It's the same in Excel and PowerPoint and all the Office apps that uses the quick access toolbar. So I do use that quite a lot. But you can also create a tab on the ribbon where you can put your common tasks as well. And you might just want to utilize that tab. And the way you do that is, again, you need to go into Word options. I'm just going to right click on one of the tabs or any tab. You can just right click, go into Customise ribbon, and that takes you back into Word options. I could have also gone through File, Word options through there. So Customise ribbon. Now these are all the tabs that are available. If I just collapse this one out of the way, there's one I've already created called Steve. There's two called Steve actually. So if I just do a new tab and I'll call it admin. So new tab, and then you've got the option there to rename it, and I'll just call it admin. So that's what it's going to be called. I don't think there's any other one called admin. Click OK to that. There it is. And then you've got the option of creating groups, which is these little dividing lines. So that's the illustrations group, addings group, links group. That's what these lines are. So you can do that. You click on new group and rename it. And I'll call this format, or formatting I'll call it. So formatting group. And then you've got in there, you can add icons. So we've got popular commands there. So you don't need to add this, but I'm just going to show you the process. So I'll add a line left, I'll add bullets, and I'll add center. And then I'll go back onto that one, create a new group, and I'll call this one styles, for example. OK to styles. Then I've got styles, and then you can add different things into there. And again, this is not relevant for styles, but I'm just going to add a few different icons in there so you can see how it works. Font color, for example, like so. Now, as soon as I click OK, and you can move it up and down as well, the same way as you did before through this. As soon as I click OK, that admin tab appears there with those two groups, formatting and styles, on the ribbon itself. So you've got all of that space that you could utilize if you wanted to. Then you don't have to worry about trying to remember where the thing is that you like to use by clicking through all these icons. It's not a major issue if you're a heavy user, but when you're a new user, ideally you'd want to do something like this. Chances are you won't know how to do something like that. So that's customizing the ribbon. Now if I go back into it, you can get rid of that and reset the ribbon, or just hide it. So if I click on that, take that tick off, click OK, then that's not there anymore, but it's still there if I want to add it in again. Customize ribbon, go back into this. Now you can also give yourself key commands that are in addition to the ones that come preloaded. So normally when you point to something, if I just come out of this for a second, if it's got a key command, it tells you underneath when you hover on it what that key command is. So these have all got key commands. Some of them are a bit more, you need 10 fingers to do some of these, but some of them haven't got key commands. Like that one hasn't got a key command. And there's quite a few features that haven't got key commands. Now heading 2 is something I use quite a lot, and I try to use a key command for that. What I'm going to do though is I want to customize the key command, the shortcut key for this heading style 2, and to do that I'm going into it, customize ribbon, because that's where it is, down the bottom there, keyboard shortcuts, customize, and then you've got all the items, everything that's in Word, and you can just click on things. If there's a key command it will show you, if there is not it won't. So there's a key command for that, copy format, so that's like the format painter. All these, there's the home tab, and then all of these options are available if you just click on some of them. So dictate is Alt and plus the apostrophe, copy, paste, edit, paste, Control V, Control Shift insert, different ones, all these sort of things, as you can see there, like so. Now if you want to change something, so you've got to find the one you want there. So I'm looking for their style, but I'm looking for the heading style, and it's not actually showing up in this particular list, but I'll just do it for new style so you get the idea. You click into there and then you do the key command that you want to use. Now if you use the key command that's already been allocated, it'll tell you that, and then you can't use that obviously. So I'll try one that's already allocated. So I'll do Control V, and it says currently assigned to paste, so obviously I can't use that, and you physically have to click the key command on the keyboard for this to work. But if I go Alt V, not 2 V's, let's get rid of that, Alt V, so that's coming up as currently unassigned. So if I wanted to assign that to, so new style should I say, not paste, that should give me a new style. So let's see what happens here if I click assign that, Alt V, close, OK, and I'm doing Alt V, and then the new style box comes up, so that worked okay. I'll cancel that off, go back into it, just right click on the ribbon at the top there, customize ribbon, go into keyboard shortcuts, custom, and then scroll down this list, and as you come down to the bottom you've got other things like macros. You can give key commands to macros and stuff like that, fonts, different font styles, building blocks, stuff like that. These are the auto text entries that I've got in there. That's one I use quite a lot, so I could give a key command for that. I'm at the moment just typing MET and then it's coming in, but let's try Alt with the number 2. It's unassigned, so I'll assign it, and then let's see what happens there. And styles, heading 2 hasn't got, that's what I want, heading 2 hasn't got a key command, so I'm going to go, I wanted to do Alt 2 for that, but never mind, I've used Alt 2 for the other one, so I'll go Alt 3, slightly confusing, assign that, and then close this box, click OK. So if I do Alt 2, see what that does, that brings in that auto text that I've created. That's exactly what I wanted it to do, Alt 2, right, so I don't have to type. So I could type that, and then I was having to do F3, the function key, and on my laptop it was FN F3, so that's a bit of a fiddle with your hands. If I go Alt 3 now, that has clicked that on, heading style 2 is now on. So if I just type something, introduction, and then press enter, that should knock it off. back to normal, which is how it works. And then I've got a paragraph I can enter in there, I think. No, it's just no, I thought there's some auto text there, it's not in there. But basically that's how you can customize Word's interface. So you customize the quick access toolbar by adding, so you customize the quick access toolbar by adding icons that you want to use a lot. You can create your own tab on the ribbon itself and add the common features that you use. And then you can create your own little key commands for features that you use a lot. So hopefully that little video has been of use. Thank you for your time. I'll catch you on the next one.